Imagine just for a second that you could completely bypass all that intense, nail-biting anxiety of trying to pick the perfect stock. Imagine walking away from the exhausting routine of constantly watching the market, staring at those flashing red and green numbers on a screen, and always wondering if you made the right choice. What if, instead of placing all your capital on a single horse, you could instantly own a small, profitable piece of hundreds of different businesses all at once with literally just one transaction? I mean, it sounds almost like a financial cheat code, doesn't it? But it's not. It's a very real, incredibly powerful strategy that has completely reshaped the landscape of modern finance.
Welcome to This Explainer, the ETF Blueprint. Today, we're exploring exactly how diversified wealth is made simple.
Okay, let's dive into this with Section 1, the stock picking dilemma and the risk of choosing just one. Today, we're really opening up the playbook on one of the most transformative financial innovations of our time. We're going to explore exactly what ETFs are, the fascinating mechanics of how they actually work behind the scenes, and why millions of ordinary investors and top financial advisors, by the way, use them to quietly and consistently build long-term wealth. But to really understand why ETFs so radically disrupted traditional active investing, we first have to look at the deeply intimidating reality of picking individual stocks. Naturally, people gravitate toward what they know, right? We're talking massive global giants like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Tesla. And the logic seems super sound. These are highly successful companies, so buying their individual shares must be the absolute best path to wealth, right? Well, here's the stark reality. Choosing the exact right company at the exact right time is incredibly difficult. Even for seasoned Wall Street professionals who are armed with literal supercomputers predicting which specific giant is going to continue to dominate and which one is going to stumble, it's a monumental task. Because ultimately, when you buy a single stock, you are tying a portion of your financial future to the fate of just one management team, one product line, and one corporate strategy. So, what if that company struggles with a massive supply chain issue or a crazy PR scandal, or they just get out-innovated by a competitor? If all your capital is tied up in that one stock, your portfolio takes a direct, unmitigated hit. And this precise vulnerability, this concentrated risk, is exactly the problem that ETFs were engineered to solve. Which brings us right into Section 2, Unpacking the ETF, a simple way to actually own the market. Alright, so it's time to demystify the actual mechanics of this incredible investment vehicle. What really is an ETF? Well, ETF stands for Exchange Traded Fund, and at its absolute core, it is just a brilliant feat of financial engineering. An ETF is simply a collection of investments bundled together into a single fund. And that right there is the magic word, bundled. Instead of logging into your brokerage account and buying one share of one single company, an ETF allows you to purchase an entire basket of investments in one single transaction. It trades on the stock exchange with the exact same ease and liquidity as a regular stock, but underneath the hood, it holds multitudes. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what we're talking about. Depending on the specific ETF you choose, that bundle could contain a wide variety of assets. It might be packed full of hundreds of different stocks, or it could contain bonds to provide steady income. It might even hold commodities like gold or oil, or a mix of other financial assets. When you purchase a single share of an ETF, you are essentially buying a microscopic ownership stake in every single thing inside that basket. You aren't just buying the egg, you're buying a piece of the entire farm. Let's look at Section 3, the power of diversification, and how you go about protecting your portfolio. You see, for decades, investors desperately wanted an easier, more efficient way to spread out their risk. They knew the danger of concentration for sure, but buying dozens or hundreds of individual securities to achieve true diversification, that was historically super expensive and incredibly tedious. They needed a shield. So consider the single company investor. Their risk is entirely concentrated in one single business. If that company has a terrible quarter, their entire investment just plummets. But contrast that with the ETF investor. Their exposure is spread horizontally across many companies. If one single business in their ETF faces severe problems, it's honestly barely a blip on their radar. Why? Because those losses are totally balanced out and absorbed by the strong performance of the other dozens or even hundreds of assets held within that fund. Now, we need to be very clear and grounded here. Diversification does not completely, entirely eliminate risk. I mean, we're talking about the financial markets. Literally no investment is ever 100% risk-free. Markets go up and markets go down. However, diversification is really about survival and smooth sailing. It radically helps manage your risk, totally reducing your overall dependence on any single business's success or failure. It basically turns a potential shipwreck into a perfectly manageable wave. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is seeing the specific advantages that have made ETFs the absolute favorite tool for long-term wealth building. First up, simplicity. With one transaction, you gain broad market exposure. Boom. Second, diversification. Your risk is instantly spread out. Third is flexibility. Unlike older mutual funds, which only execute trades once a day, ETFs can be bought and sold freely throughout the trading day whenever the market is actually open. And finally, accessibility. They allow regular, everyday investors to gain exposure to entire global sectors that honestly used to be fenced off for only the ultra-wealthy. Moving right along to Section 4, a world of choices and tailoring your investment strategy. Because you aren't just limited to buying the whole market. The ETF landscape has evolved into something incredibly vast and highly adaptable. It's truly a world of choices designed to fit your unique financial fingerprints and your personal goals. Not all ETFs are the same, right? You have total control over what kind of basket you actually want to buy. You can buy ETFs that specifically track large established companies or ones that hunt for aggressive growth in small up-and-coming companies. Are you super passionate about the future of software? Well, there are technology ETFs. Do you believe in medical innovation? Boom, healthcare ETFs. You can buy international market ETFs to invest in emerging economies across the globe, or you can just stick to steady, reliable bond and commodity ETFs. The point is, you don't have to settle for a generic strategy. You can curate your portfolio based entirely on what you believe in. So, how do we balance these two worlds? Well, individual stocks undeniably offer the potential for exceptional sky-high returns. I mean, if you find the next Amazon in a garage, you're going to be very rich. But you also carry massive, concentrated, company-specific risk. ETFs, on the other hand, provide that broader, much safer exposure where you get to participate in the collective performance of many. And, it's not a zero-sum game. While some purists prefer strictly one or the other, many of the most successful investors actually use a combination of both. They build a strong, diversified foundation of ETFs and then pepper in a few carefully chosen individual stocks. Which leads us to our final chapter, Section 5, Building Long-Term Wealth and the Philosophy of the Successful Investor. So, the crucial point is this. Understanding the mechanics of an ETF is really only half the battle. The other half is understanding the mindset, the true disciplined philosophy required to actually utilize these tools effectively over the span of a lifetime. The most successful investors actively acknowledge that predicting short-term market movements is, frankly, basically a fool's errand. Instead of constantly buying and selling, trying to day trade their way to a fortune, they focus relentlessly on long-term growth. They use ETFs to simply harness the natural, overall upward trajectory of the global economy. They don't read the stress over predicting which specific company will be the next big winner, because by owning the ETF, they guarantee that they already have a piece of that winner right there in their basket. For millions of people, this elegant simplicity is the ultimate financial advantage. So we'll leave you with this final thought. The most successful people in finance don't always search for complexity. They actually often search for simplicity. The smartest investment strategy isn't finding the next great company, it's owning a piece of many great companies at the exact same time. ETFs absolutely transformed the modern investing landscape by making that exact philosophy accessible to absolutely everyone. So the real question you have to ask yourself is this: are you ready to stop exhausting yourself searching for the one next big thing and start owning the whole market?